out and get the word of YCAC out there, please don't hesitate to reach out to us over email or DM or whatever, because we really, I mean, the reason why we're all here today is because we all saw TikTok, right? So we just need to get the word out there about YCAC through these influencers. But yeah, that's it with me for these two slides.
So the reason we're all here today, as Kevin just said, is because of TikTok, but we're also here to learn about the new challenge that we are putting out. So this challenge is a little bit different from the Sustainable Youth Challenge in that it will encourage YCAC members to implement sustainable practices on a monthly basis, as opposed to a prolonged process. So these projects will be much shorter and much easily digestible. And we will be guiding you through them each month. So each month will feature a theme regarding a different aspect of environmental sustainability. So we believe that the first one will be recycling, but you might see things like composting or water usage, etc., and different ways that you can implement sustainable practices into your homes and communities. And there'll be a theme every single month that we will guide you through. So going on to the next slide, we will see what basically what a model month of this challenge will look like, and also what January will look like, because this will be the first month we implement it. So toward the beginning of the month, we'll be hosting a webinar. And in this webinar, you'll find information about the theme. So let's say the theme is recycling. We'll discuss some ways of recycling, why recycling is important, some statistics. We'll also share some example projects from people that some exemplary projects that we've seen, and usually in the next month, which will be February, we'll show some of the great projects that we've seen from January, and we'll be able to really honor the projects that we've seen and give people some really great ideas to create their projects off of. Additionally, we'll be most likely having a guest host. So that'll be something really cool, somebody from the fields of environmental science, somebody who has experience with the theme of the month. So that'll definitely be something to look out for. And they'll be able to answer your questions and be able to give you real world insight of what can be done. So then week one, we'll be focusing on sustainability in the home. So as we're all pretty much in quarantine right now, some people have been going back to school, some people are fully remote. You're spending a lot more time at home than usual. And it's really a good time to reflect on the sustainability of your household, the eco-friendly status of your family members, and most importantly, your personal carbon footprint. So week one will encourage you to just basically become more mindful of your carbon footprint and what you're doing in your household, and give you an opportunity to implement the project idea into your home. So let's say it's recycling. You can create a new recycling system via color-coded bins in your household for week one's project. And in order to receive credit, you'd be just sending us a photo, maybe a video regarding what you've been doing and telling us about the impact it's had on your home. Then weeks 2 through 4, we'll focus on a larger impact, which would be sustainability in your community. So again, going back to the recycling example, you might see that there's a really bad recycling status in your school. So maybe you want to bring it up to a teacher or to the school board and say, hey, this is a really good way to have a better, to be more eco-friendly. And you would basically create a new recycling system or create a new project regarding sustainability in your community, which will really give you a really great opportunity to make an impact on your community and in your school. And it'll overall just make your personal environment much more positive and eco-friendly. You can go on to the next slide. And if you guys have any questions, you can feel free to drop them in the chat and we'll be answering them later.
All right. So I'm gonna go over what it's gonna look like specifically if someone was to roll out this project. So I'm gonna go over a specific example that what myself, Jack,
hey, Jake,
and
we better go over the steps of the project.
Oh, that's my bad. On the next slide.
Yeah, no problem.
All
right. So before we get into all that, let's talk about how this challenge works. So the core of this challenge can be broken down into 4 steps. So the first step would be to promote us. So go on our social media, whether it's our TikTok, our Twitter, our Instagram, whatever, and interact with it. Follow us, like our posts. And on top of that, we want you guys to tag us in different posts. We want you guys to shout us out, repost whatever you can to get the word out there. Step 2 would be research. So depending on what topic it is or what the theme is, whether it's recycling or water usage, whatever. We want you guys to do some research on it online, gather some statistics, look at different issues around the world, and we want you guys to write a small 2 to 3 paragraph essay on what you learned. And so step 3, analyze. So we want now that you've gathered this information, we want you guys to go out into your community or around your house and look at different things that you could fix regarding this issue. And step 4 is to make change. So now that you've figured out that what issues you could fix, go out and go fix them. And we want you guys to document experience by taking pictures or videos of you fixing it, and we want you guys to send it to us.
Yeah, and an important note, guys, is have fun researching all this stuff, and really, I mean, we're talking about paragraphs or whatever, but really think about what you guys can be doing to impact your communities and having fun doing it as well. So we'll turn it over to Jake here now.
Now I'll go over some specific things. So what myself, Kevin, and Jack did, we didn't have this project to go off of when we started, but let's say we did. So let's just say that like the theme of the month is composting, right? And so step 1, what we would do is we would look at the post and we would repost it. So that basically what the repost does is that just shows that like that's your admission to the project. That's showing us at YCAC that you're going to be involved with the project, that you're participating. It also lets your friends know that you're going to be participating. So hopefully we can get a lot more people involved and make a much larger impact. And so step 2, you're going to be doing some research. So what the 3 of us did is, go back a bit.
There we go.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So you're doing a bit of research. So what we did, again, without this project, but we just did some research. We actually attended a town council meeting, and we found that State Bill 1383 was coming, which is basically just mandating compost. And we realized there isn't any composting program to go off of. And we're like, that's a really big issue. So again, doing step 2, we basically identified our issue. And so step 3 is when you get to just start. You're just basically, okay, we're going to start our project. What we did is we reached out to our local officials. We basically just got our project going. We just started rolling out with the composting. And step 4 is kind of the easy part, is you're basically just seeing your results. So you get to see the fruit of your efforts. Basically, let's say you started just an at-home composting program. Maybe at the end, you just see a big pile of compost that you can use for some gardening. So again, that's just an example. That's just saying like just 1 week, it might be a composting theme. It's also really important to note that it's not going to be as big as a sustainable youth challenge. I know we kind of touched on that, but we're really only looking for about 5 hours of community service here. With the Sustainable Youth Challenge, we're looking at about 15. So this is going to be something pretty simple, over the course of a month, just about 5 hours. You're going to get it verified. We're going to be able to send you some verification with that. So it's going to be pretty easy, pretty fun, as Jack was saying as well. And then also something to touch on, if you want to take it really big, you can send us like an appeal, reach out to us on our email, just basically say, hey, like I actually ended up making like a really big project. And we'll totally work with you. We'll get you the correct hours that you volunteered for. So now I'm gonna send it over to Jack so we can hear from another YCAC leader.
Yeah, exactly. So this is Madison. She sent us in a video about the social media team, and I'll just let her explain it, and I'll play this video for you guys.
Hey guys, it's Madison, the YCAC social media director. I'm currently not available to attend the webinar right now because I'll be taking the SAT. But just to sum it up, we'll be looking to build YCAC social media team by around 6 to 8 people. If you have an interest in research, graphic design, or just think that you fit the role in general, please contact me through my email, madisonycac@gmail.com. Again, that's madisonycac@gmail.com. I'll put it somewhere. And if you guys have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me through my email as well. Happy holidays.
Okay, so Madison couldn't make it, like she said. The SAT got her, which we wish her good luck on. But we are expanding the social media team, so make sure you guys are reaching out to her email, which is right here, and think about what qualifications you have and why you would be a good fit for the role, and make sure to reach out to her. Okay, so next, the next slide is fundraising for YCAC. We have a GoFundMe right now. We had a GoFundMe the last couple months, but due to a hiccup in some of the collection that we were doing, we lost a lot of that money. A lot of that money got refunded. So if you've already donated to YCAC, check. Probably that money got refunded to you. So if you could donate that to us again, that would be excellent. If you're new, if you have never donated before, it's really easy. Go to GoFundMe, enter all your information, chip in $5, $10, whatever you got. A lot of this stuff, all of this funding is going to creating these opportunities for you guys, creating the challenges, creating these webinars, running the website so everybody can go and be able to, go onto the website and figure out all the opportunities that are available to you guys. So make sure you're going to this link right here. I'll click on it. Make sure you guys can see it. There it is. Okay. And yeah, so make sure you go and donate to us. We really appreciate it. And all the funds are going right back into the organization.
Yeah, and if I could just add something. So if you guys donate more than $15, we will feature you on our website and on our social media. And then we will also bring you on to our executive leadership team for a meeting. And you guys can help us craft our next challenge. Or if you have an idea, we'll work with you to bring it to fruition. So yeah, we really appreciate anything you can provide and donate. It is all going back to you guys, providing more opportunities. And it's really, how we stay afloat as an organization.
Okay, that's fundraising, and I believe that was the last slide. We will be going. Go ahead, Sadie. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, before we conclude, something I forgot to add about the challenge is that we don't yet have a name for it. And we'd love to involve you guys and get your ideas of what you think the name should be. So I'm going to put a Google form in the chat, and I'll also put it in the Discord after this meeting. So just make sure to provide your ideas. We love to hear your creative ideas on what you think this project should be named. So I'm going to put this in the chat right now. Yeah, and with that, if you guys have any questions, I think you can unmute yourself, right? Or should we just put them in the chat, or what are our thoughts on that?
Yeah,
whatever you guys feel most comfortable with. Just if you want to ask questions by unmuting yourself or just putting them in the chat, feel free to do so.
I have a question. Where can I learn more?
Our website.
Yes, go on our website, Sadie. Everything is on our website, on our social media, on our Instagram. We have a link tree on our Instagram in our bio. So make sure to access that. You can find everything. And yeah, if Jack or Jake, you guys have anything else you want to add.
And the Discord too. We put a lot of information on the Discord. So make sure you guys are following that. I'm pretty sure that's in the link tree, or not following it, whatever, you're in it. In the community. I think that's in the link tree as well. So go to our Instagram, go to the link tree, join the Discord.
Yeah, we also, I figure all you guys are following our Instagram, but if you're not YCAC Youth, we got our wonderful media director, Madison. She's going to be posting things. She posts regularly on there, just general information about environmental conservation. So definitely check that out as well.
Yeah, and feel free to repost those posts, guys. When Madison puts a lot of work into those posts, and they're meant to be spread throughout the community, spread to your friends, family, classmates, and so make sure you're reposting those posts, which would be fine. That's totally fine. Are there any questions that we've got in the chat or anything, guys?
If you guys have any other questions that we didn't, that you don't want to ask now, or that we didn't address in our presentation, you can feel free to ask them in the Discord or email us at youth.climate.activist. And yeah, we're always here to answer your questions and to really help. It says, is there a certain application form for the social media or team to fill out? I don't believe as of now. I think you should email MadisonYCAC@gmail.com. I think she'll be able to provide more information for you, and if there is a form, she'll be able to give it to you. And I can put her email in the thing.
Yeah, and we're looking to have a webinar probably every month for you guys. So make sure you guys are staying involved. This new challenge should excite some of you guys. More volunteer hours are up for grabs. So we'll be keeping in touch over the next few months. obviously have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone. Do we have anything else here?
just
Yeah,
make
and I
sure-
mean, I guess I just want to add something. If you guys have any ideas for some challenges or projects that you think would engage a lot of YCAC members, just feel free to reach out to us over email or DM, and we'd be more than happy to sit down and talk with you guys.
All right, I think that seems.
Yeah, I think
That seems sufficient.
Everyone's good?
Okay, so thank you everyone. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Stay safe, wear a mask, and thanks for coming on today. And make sure you go to the fundraising. Make sure you go to the GoFundMe.
Yeah, GoFundMe, guys.
And right here. All right.
All right.
All right.
Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it. We'll put the
Thank you guys so
slides
much.
in the
Fantastic
Discord
day.
and on the Instagram and Linktree and everything. So if you guys missed it,
Discord, Instagram, new meeting in January.
perfect. All right. All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
See you guys. And then there were 5.
All right.
That was great.
Yes. Dude, I
Kinda
cut him
sad.
off, bro.
I'm
My
like-
bad, Mon.
No, it was
Dude,
okay.
it's all good. It's all good.
It was
was
so
fine.
fine. It was just your expression after you were like, "Oh my gosh." It was so
I was
funny.
like, cool. I did it.
I was almost just gonna let you keep going, and then you were gonna look at